For a long time, little impression was made by the battering on the towers, which in this sector were massive and splendid to a degree. While the Romans were suffering severely, Pompey was amazed at the unshakable endurance of the Jews, especially their maintenance of all the religious ceremonies in the midst of a storm of missiles. Just as if deep peace enfolded the city, the daily sacrifices, offerings for the dead, and every other act of worship were meticulously carried out to the glory of God. Not even when the temple was being captured and they were being butchered round the altar did they abandon the ceremonies ordained for the day. In the third month of the siege, the Romans at last overthrew one of the towers and swarmed into the temple. The first who ventured to surmount the wall was Sulla's son, Cornelius Faustus. Next came two centurions, Furius and Fabius, followed by their respective units, which completely surrounded the temple court and killed some as they fled to the sanctuary, others as they put up a short lived resistance. Many of the priests, though they saw the enemy approaching sword in hand, quietly went on with the sacred rites and were cut down as they poured libations and offered incense, putting the service of God before their own preservation. Most who fell were killed by their own countrymen of the rival faction. Others, beyond number, threw themselves over the precipices. Some, maddened by their hopeless position, fired the buildings round the wall and perished in the flames. The Jews lost 12,000 dead. Of the Romans, very few were killed, though a good many were wounded. Among the disasters of that time, nothing sent such a shudder through the nation as the exposure by aliens of the holy place, hitherto screened from all eyes. Pompey and his staff went into the sanctuary, which no one was permitted to enter but the high priest, and saw what it contained: the lampstand and the lamps, the table, the libation cups and censers, all of solid gold, and a great heap of spices and sacred money, totaling 2,000 talents. Neither on this nor on any other of the sacred treasures did he lay a finger, and only one day after the capture he instructed the custodians to purify the temple and perform the normal sacrifices.